We got about 20 seconds now to the final of the junior series of the Singapore National Karting Championship.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to this one, Ben.
Strap your belts on, we're in for an exciting ride.
Safety first, mate. Safety first.
And here they go for their formation lap. Bouncing up and down again just to get those rear tires spinning as fast as they can. They're going to twist and turn, as we can see there, to warm up the tires, get as much grip as possible so they can attack the corners a lot faster.
Yeah, I think the kids have just even noticed the importance of warming up the tires. We saw yesterday morning where they were not too aggressive with the warm-up, but 1.5 days later, and it's a totally different story.
And are these brand new fresh tires, or are these tires from the last round?
No, I reckon these guys will be using slightly older rubber right now. They have 2 sets of greens marked for their weekend, so they'll be on slightly older rubber now. Would make for great racing. Obviously, the people that have managed their tires a little better throughout the weekend will be have increased performance, and this is where it will count in the finals of the SKC Round 1.
These kids must be imagining that they're Formula One drivers in these karts. All the attention's on them. They've really got to handle these karts to perfection.
Oh yeah, there's just so much pressure now these days in modern day motorsport with the cameras and the media and the PR around everywhere. So, you know, they've got to act a little professional, make sure they drive well, and hope that they do a good show for their sponsors.
Coming around the final chicane, turn 8 here. Gabriel's keeping it nice and tight, close to Amin. He's got the inside line. She's not going to let him run away too fast. And they're off and racing. Amin had quite a jump at the start there. Gabriella tries to go wide and suck that back on the inside, but no. And we've got Chen Si Ming dropped a couple of places there around the first corner.
Yeah, it looked like something went on down there. Benjamin Chen
dropping down into 4th place off the start line as Amin comes around. Coming around 10.5 and 6, 7. Coming into the end of the complex. Great start from him. Built a little bit of a gap to Gabriella. Gabriella now in 2nd place. In 3rd place, Kart 942.
And we've got another close battle for 3rd position there. Santosh
Balakrishnan
Garishnan's got to hold off Cheng Ming here as he looks on the inside, and he just makes it.
Santos had an absolutely fantastic start,
but just ran a little wide of the exit of turn 2. Lost a place.
You know, Ben, it's just amazing how these little mistakes can make such a big difference on the standings as he gets dropped off and hit back further and further.
So Benjamin Chen now gets 3rd place, where Amin in 1st, Gabriella in 2nd, Benjamin Chen in 3rd, Ryan Chung in 4th.
And less than 3 seconds separating the top 4. We're going to be in for quite a fight here.
This is some close nail-biting stuff.
And Ryan just gets right on the back of Cheng Ming there at the far end chicane. Let's see how the outcome is at the back of the straight here.
Oh, and it looks like Gabriella has made up a little bit of distance to Amin. The gap was 0.8 of a second on the last lap. Let's check it now. And it is 0.5 of a second. Gabriella is reeling Amin in. This is going to be exciting.
She's going to have to fox this guy. He must be getting scared now. He has to know that she's all over the back of his car.
Oh, you know, absolutely. Amin has been around the block, and it's always a little bit difficult to take a bit of pressure from new blood. They've got nothing to lose, and it's always that little bit easier to chase than to lead.
Yeah, these kids, they're smart enough now to know when to attack and when to sit back. And Gabriella will just be waiting for that right moment, probably turn 1 or turn 2. She's looking, she's having a look on the inside, but she can't quite stick to it yet. She's a bit far back. We see Ryan Cheng there just pulled out on the grass just a little bit, lost a little bit of time to Ryan. That's going to be a big fight for 3rd position. These kids are really close, and they're not giving up any inches to each other here.
Oh, absolutely not. I mean, there's everything at stake here. These are the final races, and you know, these kids will know from the driver's seat that it's one thing to catch up to the kart in front of you, but it's another thing to get around, and there's a little bit of drama going around. Cut 942, Santos Balakrishnan.
And she had a look on the inside again.
And Hong Yang tangling up but gets through. He has got the gap back at 1.8 seconds. That was close to putting them both out.
This guy's got a hold off this young girl. Can he do it? She's looking. She keeps testing him, foxing him about on the inside corners. She's taking a much tighter line through here. She's going to be right up the back of Min. Fighting for second. She tries to dive on the inside of the final corner. And she's taking her on the outside of the bend. She looks on the inside. And turn number 1, Gabriella just took first position on the inside of turn number 1. And she's made it stick.
She takes the lead. That was exciting, Ben. That was a beautiful move.
She had that plan from turn 8 down here in the chicane, and she got enough pull around the final turn 8 there to carry her through the slipstream up the straight, and Min was just a little bit too wide.
It's going to be really interesting to see whether Gabriella now can stay in the lead. This is the first time that she has led a race in the Singapore Karting Championship. She's going to be in a new place with new experiences. Let's see whether she can keep this pace up. And on that last lap, at 34.996, and Min at 35.8. There was 9/10 in that lap, Ben.
Wow, and she's already pulling out at 200th of a second. She's put the pedal to the metal, and she is on fire right now.
Min's no stranger to this, though. We're only in lap 7 of a 25-lap race. He's going to be trying to tee her up, see where she's weak, study what's going on the circuit, and make his move a little bit later in the race.
She seems to have learnt well from the master Yuey Tan.
Don't say that, Ben. Now, we've been trying hard to train her and give her the necessary terminology to talk well to their engineers. So it's really important that engineers and drivers work together. It's extremely close relationship for them.
And the battle for third position is getting tighter and tighter here as Ryan is all over the back of Cheng Ming. He's going to do something in the next lap or two if he can hold it around. He needs to get closer coming up to the last turn 8 for him to do a move similar to Gabrielle's. He really needs to attack this chicane and stay on the back bumper. He does it well at the back chicane here. See how he gets right on the back of Cheng Ming for third position. And down the straight, it's going to be a very close one for third position. Exciting stuff.
Exciting stuff, mate. As they come around the 130km/h corner, they are still bumper to bumper. It's all going on.
He's looking, he's ducking and diving all over the place. I just feel he's losing it in this part of the section. But in the middle part there, he's getting really close.
Absolutely. He looks like he's got a very strong second sector here at Kartright. We're coming through here, and he's obviously got superior braking technique coming over this hill down into the bottom of the fishhook.
And it might not look like it to the spectators here, but in front of our timing sheets, Amin has closed the gap by 200th of a second on Gabrielle. She hasn't been able to get away that easy. Amin Nazolan is going to make it very difficult for Gabriella in the next half of this race.
Oh, and Gabriella goes 1/10 faster than Amin in that lap. Gabriella just set the fastest lap of the race 2 laps ago on a 34.5. They are putting down the hammer and going for it.
Well, I suppose they're in their full rhythm now. Hitting the apexes just right. Now it's just about waiting for the person in front to make a mistake so you can dive in through the inside. And I think the skill of these kids, the person behind the leader here, they have to just wait until someone makes a mistake because these guys have got a lot of skill.
Oh,
They're
and
really
I'm in with the fastest lap of 34.5. This guy has responded. He is not letting up yet.
This is the same time that some of the seniors are doing, 34 seconds.
Yeah, I mean, these kids, they're definitely in it on their bumper to bumper. It's close.
She's got to keep tight those corners and not go too wide. If she goes wide, Armin's going to dive straight on the inside and take full advantage. As he's getting in the slipstream, is he going to have a look on the inside? No, she covers it perfectly well. She makes her kart extra wide going into turn 1, but he's on the inside. Can she hold it on the outside?
Oh, she gets the drive out of the circuit as she's coming down the hill into the fishhook, and she still maintains her place.
Oh, and we've had a nudge for third position there. Ryan's given Chen a nudge in third position.
Oh, right now they are just about to come out on kart 593 by Manon. Let's hope